What's up guys, Roman from RNS Entertainment here with another episode of Comic History, the weekly series where we go over the iconic origins and storylines for all sorts of comic characters and series. In this video we're going to be talking about The Walking Dead Governor and Tyreese Specials, two special one-shot stories for the characters before they met up with Rick. First off, let's talk about The Walking Dead Governor Special, a short story tacked on to a special edition of an issue showing the Governor shortly after his rise to power, and the origin of his fish tanks full of zombie heads. The story starts out at a Walmart where a Woodbury resident named Scott is rambling on, thanking the governor for just including him, and the governor responds by asking him to hurry the hell up and help him move the fish tanks. He then tells Scott that he should probably deal with that zombie behind him first, and Scott barely manages to draw his gun and kill it before it bites him, with the governor looking on with no interest in his survival. Back at Woodbury, Scott helps the governor stack the fish tanks on top of each other, and after hearing a thump from Penny in the closet, he asks the governor if he's got a girl back there or something, and the governor says, or something. Scott then asks the governor how he plans to find enough fish to fill the tanks, and the governor says they're not for fish. The governor tells him that in his recent rise to power, the people of Woodbury look to him to be strong and brutal, two things that he says he is not. He says that it's been difficult for him to maintain this facade and that the tanks would help him steel himself against the horrors of the world, that he would fill them with horrors and force himself to stare at them until he wasn't scared anymore, until they amused him, that only then would he be ready for the outside world and to do what it took to keep Woodbury safe and live up to his new name, the Governor. Scott then asks what the governor plans to put in the tanks, and he says, "Oh, I don't know. I was thinking something along the lines of severed heads, starting with yours." And that fun, chilling moment wraps up the Governor Special. It's a few pages long but represents the character well, plays on the lore with Penny and the fish tanks and his transition to the Governor, and is a great self-contained addition to the comic. On to the Tyreese Special, and before we talk about that, just know that Tyreese in the comics is very different than Tyreese in the AMC TV series. Instead of a babysitter and a pacifist, he became a brave and strong member of the group, serving as right-hand man to Rick and eventually sacrificing himself in a head-on attack on the Governor's forces, as they retreated from an early skirmish with the prison. If you want more info on Tyreese's entire character arc in the comics, you can check out my Tyreese Character Spotlight, which is an older video but has some good information. The origin of Tyreese starts with Ty surrounded by zombies early on in the outbreak, emptying the entire clip of his gun without being able to get a headshot, as Tyreese is notoriously bad with firearms. Searching for a weapon, he breaks out into a run towards the tool chest in the back of a pickup truck. Pulling out would go on to be his iconic weapon and smashing the hammer into a zombie's skull. The horde is all over him, but Tyreese is able to fight them all off and kill each one with the hammer, saying that it and him are gonna get along just fine. Returning to his house, Tyreese is attacked right as he walks in the door, but catches the poker in his hand and tells his daughter's boyfriend Chris to use his head. Zombies don't unlock doors quietly. Julie asked him if he found the gun, and Tyreese said that he had just enough time to realize that it wouldn't do them any good in his hands. He's a terrible shot and doesn't have the time or ammo to learn. Chris yells out that he should have let him use the gun and to stop treating him like a child, demanding to know what he did get. And Tyreese says he's got a hammer that he's about to smash Chris's head in with if he doesn't shut the fuck up. Julie makes an excuse for Chris and hugs her father, saying that she's scared, and he says that he will keep her safe and never leave her alone with Chris, even if she wanted him to. She laughs and points out that they already had a hammer in the house, but Tyreese says this one is special. It saved my life. And that wraps up the Governor Special and the origin of Tyreese from The Walking Dead. These were just small, several-page one-shot stories to give the Governor a fun, isolated moment and the origin of both Tyreese and his iconic hammer. As I said, Tyreese was a major character in the comic series, loved by fans and given an epic storyline and death. Again, if you'd like to know more about comic Tyreese, you can go check out the old character spotlight videos I did on him. And if you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Check out the other episodes of Comic History by checking out the Comic History playlist on the channel, including the entire Volume 1 of the Walking Dead comic series, which I'm going to continue in future episodes. And if there's a storyline, character, or origin you'd like to see an episode of Comic History on, go check out our Patreon and donate at patreon.com/RNS Entertainment. One of the donation rewards is to commission any story you want, both helping the channel grow and getting content specifically for you. Make sure to follow me on Twitter at Roman_RNS, like and follow us on Facebook, subscribe to our gaming channel RNS Gaming, and I'll see you guys next time.
Aggressive.